Village leaders moved to block a proposed $3.6 billion data center project in Lordstown as job openings decline across Ohio and the Mahoning Valley. Those stories and more on today's Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union. 717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. Lordstown Village Council voted unanimously Monday to ban all data centers within the village limits, placing in jeopardy a proposed $3.6 billion artificial intelligence project. The decision leaves the future of Bristolville 25 Developer LLC's plan to build a data center along State Route 45 uncertain. Roughly 100 residents filled the community hall for the meeting. More than a dozen spoke before the vote, most opposing the project. Many cited concerns about noise, water use, and electricity consumption associated with data centers. The proposed project was expected to generate about $21 million in direct wages and $11 million in indirect wages each year. It also was projected to bring in more than $1 million in new state and local income tax revenue, along with millions in property taxes. In a letter last week, the developer said it was willing to help address community concerns, including water, noise, and traffic. The company also said it understood the village faced about $15 million in water infrastructure upgrades and offered to cover a large portion of that cost. It also pledged to establish a community fund for local projects. After 7 years of active duty in the U.S. Air Force, Kendall Dingus returned home to Niles and enrolled at Youngstown State University to study mechanical engineering. Dingus, now an Air Force reservist, worked on aircraft radio and navigation systems during his service. He says that technical background made engineering a natural next step.
I've only had 2 engineering classes so far, but I like the idea of it all, designing, you use a lot of critical thinking skills. And that translation from aircraft maintenance to this kind of gets me a little bit more motivated because I was in a bit of a lull. When it comes to working, like that passion. So this kind of like re-sparked it all. Right now, I still like planes. So, if I can get in the aerospace or the automotive industry, that's kind of where I would ideally like to end up. But I know there's so much stuff out there. So I'm keeping my options open. Jeremy and Rick here at the Veterans Center, they've helped out a lot. They're probably like the main focal point. Tell me how everything works. A lot of my professors, they're understanding when it comes to being an adult, and I got a wife and kid too, so there's challenges with times and everything. Been made aware of all the resources and stuff. Orientation was also useful.
You can hear more from Dingus in the 3 Minutes With video, and you can read more in our special veterans coverage in the November issue of the Business Journal, out now. And the number of job openings in Ohio fell between August and September, both statewide and across eastern Ohio, according to OhioMeansJobs. In Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana, and Ashtabula counties, 5,459 job postings were listed between August 14th and September 13th. That's down 253 from the previous month and nearly 1,800 fewer than a year ago. Statewide, there were about 156,500 job openings, a decline of more than 1,600 from August, and down more than 47,000 from the same period last year. Most openings in the region were for middle-income and upper-middle-income positions, while nearly half required only a high school diploma or GED. About a quarter required a bachelor's degree. The most in-demand jobs locally were registered nurses and truck drivers, followed by retail supervisors, retail salespeople, and stockers. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Buzz. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories, links are available in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.